Hi y'all, so it's Sunday, and from now through the end of the year, I'm going to be doing a Booktube Sunday Spotlight every single Sunday here on my channel. At least that's the plan, in which I give you guys 5 different booktubers that I'm enjoying at the moment and that I suggest that you guys go and check out their channels. And I'm doing one that's under 100, one that's under 1,000, one that's under 5,000, one that's under 10,000, and then one that's over 10,000. So a variety of booktuber popularity. That way you guys can get some new ones, and then maybe if you haven't heard of some of the more established channels, you can go check them out too. And if the 100 gets a little harder, I might have to do under 500, but I'm just going to sit here and chat with you guys. I was going to get all done up, but I've been a little under the weather, so instead I'm going to sit here and tell you all about the booktubers I've been enjoying and drinking some tea. Okay, so for my under 100 subscribers, I'm going to suggest Sunshine Reading, and I really like her. She does a lot of reviews, and I just recently found her in the past week or so, and she reads from a variety of different genres, so I think a lot of people would like her. She does some YA, but she also does a lot of literary fiction, and then she had some thrillers that I've seen, and I believe she's actually an author, and she read her own book on her channel, so if you're interested in a free audiobook, that might be an option for you. Then for the under 1,000 subscribers, it is Starry Night Reader, and he just made his channel this month. And he reads a variety of genres, and actually around Halloween, he did this really cool Dracula review, and it kind of had this cinematic feel, and he did a lot of cool editing with it, and it was just, I thought it was really well done. I'll link the Dracula video down below, and a link to every channel that I mentioned in the description too. So for under 5,000, I'm doing Books and Smiles, and I'm looking down at my notes if anybody's wondering. But I really like her because when she does her monthly wrap-ups or her reviews, she'll tell you exactly what she didn't like about a book. Even if it was something that she really loved, she kind of points out things that other people might not like, and I think this is kind of a good way to judge whether or not you would enjoy the books that she enjoyed, or maybe a book that she didn't enjoy that you might actually like, kind of, because she gives those really pointed, I don't want to say critical, I want to say more of just her honest feelings, and so instead of just giving a star rating, she tells you why, and I feel like that's more beneficial than just a star rating. And she reads a lot of genres. There was a lot of YA, but there's also a lot of literary fiction. So if you're into that, she would be a good channel to check out. I know it's harder to find booktubers who don't do, who I guess read books other than YA, and she definitely does. And for my under 10,000 subscribers, and she might be at 10,000 as of today, but I pulled these numbers yesterday, is going to be Ketty G. And if you guys have not heard of her, she does primarily science fiction and fantasy, and both YA and adult. And she reads a lot of self-published authors, which is cool because she's spotlighting their books. And she's currently doing this project where she's reading science fiction and fantasy classics that were published by women, which for any of you who read science fiction and fantasy, especially the adult, not so much the YA, but the adult fantasy, there's not a lot of women authors, and there's not a lot of women science fiction authors that have been published. And so I really enjoy the fact that she's kind of doing this project because it gives you an insight into different women science fiction and fantasy authors you might like. Okay, and for my over 10,000 subscribers, it's going to be Sam's from Sam's Nonsense. And she reads primarily adult fantasy and literary classics. She does kind of branch out and do a couple YA, some science fiction, and just some various books, but that's her primary reading genre that she reads from. And something I also love about her is she doesn't just post book videos. That's the majority of the videos that she posts throughout a month, but she also posts like gaming live streams if you're into that. She does like a monthly favorite of things that are other than books. She'll talk about TV shows. She's really into adult coloring, and she's a Christmas fanatic. So with December coming up, she always does like a Vlogmas thing where she shows actually a lot of different Christmassy things and Christmas books and movies. And so if you're really into Christmas, I definitely recommend checking her out because it's that season, and she's amazing and she's super sweet. And yeah, so I will link all the channels down below. If you guys have a channel that you've been loving, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And if you're a new booktuber, let me know, because it is a little bit harder to find booktubers with less than 100 subscribers, and I would definitely like some suggestions. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to do this Sunday Spotlight for booktubers, feel free. I don't mind if people take the idea. I would love to spread the love in the booktube community. And I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.